All right, a very warm welcome to our listeners on Loguhle FM and Mzansi Urban Radio. Live on Facebook, Ronmas SA, live on YouTube. We're also live on Channel NTV on the YouTube page of the Facebook page. You are with us on the third installment of You Can Be sessions, where we are dealing with business 1 hour. And we believe strongly that by the time your way of thinking and viewing things would have changed altogether. So we are coming for the third time now. When we started, just to give a recap of some sort, we started with Mr. Sandile Ngobe, and we said our topic was how to start with zero from zero. That was 2 weeks ago. Last week, we were with Sesnontutugo Lekuleni, Lapo Gebesuga Inzaba, the art of hustling. Good, how can you have a side hustle? We were saying a salary as a single source of income has never and will never be enough for any human being. That's why it is very important for a person to have something on the side to supplement the income that people are getting. Today, we are not different. There is no difference today. We will have one of the most important agencies of government in South Africa, which is tasked or mandated to ensure that small businesses or small enterprises are developed. This agency is called the Small Enterprise Development Agency. So in Mpumalanga, we have a very operational and functional SEDA in the province of Mpumalanga, which has offices throughout the province. So tonight we are talking to SEDA. We are in convo or in conversation with SEDA. And it is known that SEDA does offer a lot of services to small businesses. Noma ubupekaya, noma business yako, it's an informal business, whether formal or informal. We are inviting you to please stay with us for the next less than an hour so that we discuss these matters. These are issues that require your attention, and these are issues that will make your business to move from one point to the next. We now know that a lot of businesses, studies, observations, and many research studies have repeatedly indicated from time to time, that most businesses fail within the first 24 months of their inception. Some of them, when they're lucky, lamanya ahamba, figure 5 years, which is 60 months. But most of them do not exceed 60 months. And this is a cause for concern. That's why we are here tonight to look into some of the issues that are the causal factors that cause businesses not to succeed beyond 12 months, beyond 24 months, beyond 60 months. So we are saying, please join us as we continue, and you are free to interact with us as we are live on these social media platforms. Please make sure that you send your comment, you send your question onto the social media platforms. Make sure that we also have a WhatsApp line that we'd like to give to you for comments, voice notes, and questions. Preferably, please send text messages. Write something. Ipale phansi question yako, pale phasi umbuto wako, upale phasi comment yako, so that we will be able to read it out here live on air, and will be responded to by our esteemed guest from SEDA in Mpumalanga. The number that you must please use for comments via WhatsApp is 06474558886. Again, for comments on WhatsApp, your questions and comments, inputs, the number to use is 06474558886. Otherwise, please make sure you stay tuned to Loguhle FM. We are live on the station Loguhle FM. You can download the app Loguhle FM from the App Store. From today going forward. They also have a website, which is www.loguhle.fm. You can also follow the proceedings on www.loguhle.fm. We are also live on the Facebook page of Mzansi Urban Radio. This is a Gauteng-based radio station, and there will be a repeat of this session tomorrow during the day, live on air. Please make sure that you do follow us also there. Channel NTV, Facebook, and YouTube, we are live. So please make sure ukuthi uyahlaliseka lapho and uyakhona kwenda ama comments akho uthumele ama questions akho. We will be able to read them and sikhona ukuthi si uthola impendulo yakho. Before we go any further, before I introduce our guests for tonight, we have another performance, a beautiful performance by one of the ladies in the province of Mpumalanga. We take pride in what you will hear, Mlaleli, in what you will see at home or wherever you are, in my performances of people, young ladies like her. She is a poetess. Her name is Ngosatana Nziwe, the poetess. She wears a number of caps or hats, but tonight she's here to render us, to give us a poem. She will be here now. Gineni, tapinza sending something. Madam Kujana.
Yeah, Peter.
You are live. The world is watching you. It is good to have you here. Thank you so much for making time. Please take it away.
Nginibingelele nonke balandzeli nebabukeli lelo seme lapha ke embi kwenu njengoba siyathi ukuthi lizinga le technology liyenge kuyele yakhuphuka kutshaleka kwamabhizinisi khona lokho nako ngibanihayela inkondlo lethi tshala lokuhle uvune lokuhle kuhle kwelibito lemsakato wethu lethi lokuhle FM. Kuqala kuhlakanipha kutemabhizinisi ngalesikhathi uqala kuthatha sinyathelo empilweni yakho. Kuqala kuphila ngulesikhathi ufunda kwathi ukuthi impilo lemnanzi ngulempilo yokuthi ngimumphathi endzaweni yami. Awubusi ngekuthi unikwe stock kuphela ukuthi uwinise lokuthide uqheliswe kepha ubusa ngekuthi uvule ingqondo yakho ususinkunge emehlweni uqale ukuthatha sinyathelo ulandzele emaphupho akho ulandzele nempumelelo yakho. Impela sesingamane esikhale kulomhlaba sithi impilo isifulathela kanti cha akukho nje lokusifulathela ngoba sinayo imisakato ngetinhlelo leti siphakamisa ukuthi sithuthukise kutemabhizinisi sithuthukise nakutengqondo siyelulekwa siyakha siphinde futhi sicucutelelwe ukuthi asichubeke imisakato lefana nelokuhle FM isilethela lokuhle ngaso sonke lesikhathi yingakho nasikhuluma sikhipha emagama lamahle sinyathela ngalokuhle nasizuza sivuna lokuhle ingane siyasho nesintu sithi utshala lokho lokuvunile nelive lamvela incandi liyasho ukuthi yebo kona uJehova ungumelusi wami ekugcineni uyakubeka David ekucace ukuthi lokuhle nomusa kuyawusilandzela imihla yonke yokuphila kwethu sekukithi ukuthi lokuhle siyakugijimisa futhi siyakufukamela siyakukhulisa sekukithi ukuthi siyakwati yini ukuthi sifeze emaphupho ethu ake ngithi nje sifana nenyoni lendizela etulu ilokuhle FM ifana netimpiko tethu iyasihambisa nje velonke siyakwati kufika ngisho nakulabo lebasezingeni lesetulu wonke umuntu uqala ngesinyathelo sinye kude afike lapho afuna kufika khona nabosomabhizinisi imbala baqala ngesinyathelo sinye bafika lapho bafuna khona ake ngithi nje halala lokuhle FM inspiring the content.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much, the poetess, Ngosatana Nziwe, the poetess. Bagitsi, thank you so much. Welcome back. That was Ngosatana Nziwe, the poetess, on Lokuhle FM. It's time to listen to Lokuhle. It's time to hear Lokuhle. It's time to associate with Lokuhle. It's time to hear Lokuhle. Tune into Lokuhle FM, www.lokuhle.fm. Let's get straight to the topic of the day. Our topic for today says non-financial support to businesses. That's what we are looking at tonight. We know what say nama business les kuluma ngawo. Sikhuluma nawe lapha ekhaya, sikhuluma nawe noma ngabe uhamba kuphi. Sisil business lakho kufuna ukuthi ube well armed, uhlome kahle, uhlonyiswe, ube well resourced. Some of the reasons that are causing businesses to fail, there's a number of reasons, but the reasons that are on the top of the agenda, people normally would say it's lack of funding, lack of access to markets, but there's a lot of other reasons why businesses fail. General management issues, reinvesting in your business, etc., customer service, etc., etc. So tonight we are talking about non-financial support to businesses. So we are having a very serious agency of the state, and we are joined tonight by a very dignified man, a very knowledgeable person, someone who has relevant information that will assist you from this point going forward. Just before I introduce our guest for tonight from SEDA, let me indicate I always like to make this example, that whenever a person speaks, there are two types of people from the audience. The ordinary people will write down what they hear the person say. But extraordinary people, the billionaire-minded individuals, will write down what they will do. I want to invite you to come to the zone of the people who will write down what they will do. As you hear us talk, do not write down only what you hear, but let this be translated to actions. Let this be instructions to you to say from tomorrow, from now, what is it exactly that you will do as a result of this session. We have Mr. Ishmael Mbadi, who is the branch manager for SEDA here at Ehlanzeni. Sir, good evening.
Evening, Mr. Ronmas.
How are you, Babam?
I'm good.
Ngitsi and how would you respond? Abudi.
Yeah.
Then Masiari, when is that?
In the afternoon.
All right. Okay, let's please up it a bit, the microphone, so that it comes close. Oh, in the afternoon is Masiari.
Masiari, yes.
And then in the morning?
The Machero.
The Machero. Yes. Yeah, we had a high school teacher. I think maybe even if he's following us, his name is Mr. Eric Mtov. I'm from somewhere. I attended a school. It's called Mtomba Secondary School, Mtomba in Newscombe. So he was our teacher there. He was originally from Venda. Yeah. So he would throw in these words from time to time. So I'm not hearing them for the first time. Okay. Just that some of them, the fact that I did not practice them enough or practice the language. It's a bit difficult way to place what. Okay. Mr. Ishmael, thank you very much for making time to come to this session where we say we have titled the sessions, You Can Be. Okay. Meaning that we believe that any person can be whoever that they wanted to be. Yes. Whether in business or in life, you can still be that type of a person. We are optimistic people, and we are people who are firm believers in the line that says, for as long as there's still breath in your nostrils, there is a better tomorrow. You can become a better version of yourself. Your business can get a better version of itself as long as you tune your mind and you listen with an intention to do, which is what I was inviting our listeners, our viewers, to say, please listen with an intention to do, not just listen for the sake of listening. Even if you have learned certain things, it's time to unlearn and learn new things so that you can be able to go out and do these things. Mr. I've tried to introduce you here, okay, but I might have done injustice. Okay. So I want to open this floor and give it to you just to introduce yourself and confirming what I said to our listeners and viewers.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ronmas, and also I just want to greet our listeners from all these platforms, Facebook, Le Coucher, and all other radios.
Yes.
Yeah, now I think I first have to say you sound like a preacher because you are talking about you listen to do.
Yes.
Because I heard preachers talking about faith without works is dead.
Exactly.
Then it means your faith is actioned when you do something.
Correct.
Okay. Now, my name is Ishmael Mbadi, like you have indicated. I've been with SEDA for quite a long time, but I've been working in the area of incubation, okay, which I'm also available later, maybe in other presentation sessions to come and talk about.
That would be nice.
But now I've decided to come in a retirement area, Nelspruit,
okay,
as a branch manager of a branch of SEDA, which I believe it is well known because it bears the name of the district.
Yes.
Ehlanzeni. Yeah. Now I think that's what I can say for now.
Okay. No, that's good. the SEDA is an acronym for Small Enterprise Development Agency.
Yes.
This is an agency of the state.
Yes.
But who is SEDA? What is SEDA?
Okay.
Who is SEDA?
SEDA, like what you have indicated, it has been established through an act of parliament, and its responsibility is to assist SMME development in the whole of South Africa.
Okay.
Yes, it assists it through designing the programs to do so, and also through spreading the delivery network across the country. As I speak now, we have 9 provinces, which in all of the 9 provinces, we have a SEDA provincial office.
Okay.
And we have over 80 branches, inclusive of our co-locations.
Okay.
And we also have now, I believe, if my memory serves me well, we have 101 incubators. This is how SEDA is spread. We used to say SEDA is network is wider than anything else except the what you know, the post office, of course. Yeah. And our responsibility, like you have indicated, is to assist with non-financial support.
Okay.
Yes, which is very important. We will indicate the importance of non-financial support. Many people think a business can only survive when there is money.
Yeah.
But we have seen many businesses with millions and billions collapsing because of non-financial support. Yeah.
Okay. See, good conversation is SEDA in Mpumalanga, and it is pleasing to note that SEDA has offices countrywide. I know that we are followed by people from KZN, Gauteng, Limpopo, Free State, Northwest, Western Cape. All 9 provinces of this beautiful nation are following us at this time. So wherever you are, there is a SEDA office. So whatever will be discussed here tonight or today, you can also tap into it in your area. There's about 101, you said?
101 incubators,
Okay.
business incubators, which are facilities wherein small businesses in various sectors can enlist and become incubatees. In other words, be incubated, or rather their ideas is incubated until they become entrepreneurs, which can show what is it that they're selling.
They can do.
Yes, and we also have over 80 branches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Countrywide.
Countrywide.
In Mpumalanga, sikhona kulama districts. Do we have some offices in the districts?
Yeah, in Mpumalanga, in all the 3 districts, which
Yes.
is Hertz, Nsibande, and Nkangala, and Ehlanzeni, we have in total 5 branches.
Okay.
Yes, we have 5 branches, and we have 13 co-locations.
Okay.
Co-locations is where we partner with similar organizations to offer non-financial support.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Balaleli emakhaya la khona babukeli bethu siyakhuluma la sikhuluma nga something sithi business uma ihamba iyodwa ayisimi ngetimali kuphela isima nalelinye lincedo lelingaseletimali, because Mr. Mbadi, it's true that sometimes even if you can give a person 10 million rands today to start a business, there is a high possibility because after 2 months, that 10 million, you will not trace it because the person is not well equipped in terms of managing that same money and knowing how to deal with stock or whatever that they need to do. So in business, you need the knowledge from both sides. So you need the resources from both sides. So SEDA is given the mandate ukuthi ihambe incede lama business lamancane ngaleli ncedo lelo lelingafaki imali. But before we go any further, when we talk small business, small enterprise in South Africa, in the context of South Africa, what definition can you give? What sort of business are we talking about?
Small business, which we usually group it as SMMEs.
Yes.
Which we talk about small, micro, and medium enterprises.
Okay.
Now, small, you can be talking about someone who employs maybe 5 people, and medium business, we are talking about someone who employs maybe around 200 people.
Okay.
Then it means that's how we
measure that.
we measure that.
Okay. So now lapha ekhaya uyabonela ukuthi libhizinisi lakho lisikhuluma ngalo namhlanje ntsambama. Sikhuluma ngalo today sithi please continue to follow us because we have something for you. Now are we talking about formal businesses or informal businesses or both? Registered or not registered? Especially the ones that would come to SEDA for assistance. Sibuke abantu labanjani?
Okay, I think exactly as you have indicated, SEDA assists all types of businesses.
Okay.
And we have been strategically put to do that.
Okay.
And our programs also talks to that.
Okay.
For instance, we assist all businesses. It doesn't matter whether you're small or big.
Okay.
Through business development services.
Okay.
And access to market and access to finance.
Okay.
Yes, we assist them with that. Now, to be able to assist every business, we have taken an approach which we call, which has 4 elements.
Okay.
The first part is what we call business talk.
Business talk.
Business talk is for those people who have not yet started business.
Okay.
But they have an idea which is burning, they want to start.
Okay.
We don't exclude them. We don't chase them from our doors. We welcome them. We say, come, let's talk. What is it that you have in mind? What is the business idea that we have? We assess the business, we advise, we train. And if we realize that that business idea can go far, or that person can really become a business person, we even help them to register.
Okay.
That's part 1, business talk.
Ngicela ukuthi ngiyendele so uthi I4 lama segment wabita ini what do you call them?
These are the approaches.
Okay.
Approaches to assist businesses.
Okay. Ngifuna nanaba laba uthola ukuthi ngoba ngiyathi ukuthi silalelwa abantu labalela basebenzisa ama language la 11
Okay.
or more. So sikhuluma neSEDA namhla and iSEDA it's ina formal approach le wasebenzisako tindlela lesebenzisako kunceda amabhizinisi. Kokuqala it's a business talk.
Business talk.
Le business talk le ifuna abantu la ukuthi ibusiness lakhe lisengakaqali. Lo muntu unemcabango une-idea ukuthi ufuna kwenda lutho lelithide. Sebese bamthatha lo muntu baxoxisana naye bamncedise kwakha lo mcabango wakhe ukuthi uvuthwe. Kuthi kube yinto lebantu oyibona ukuthi hey lokhu kungakhona ukuthi kube nama customer, kungakhona ukuthi wende something qoboqobo lokuthi uma uyibeke etafuleni abantu bayithathe bayithenge uthole imali. Baphinde bakuncede futhi ukuthi ube lento bayibita ukuthi access to market, which is very very important. Even if you can have any product, if you do not have a market, you are as good as having nothing because yakho kuphela. So access to market la kufuna ukuthi uthengisa khona le physical product yakho la mandi akho lo nawo. Masikhuluma nge-access to market, maybe sikhuluma ngema-supermarket, ma-filling station, what, ngiki access to market law. So whether it's a service or it's a physical product, so la kule business talk, bathi bakuthatha le business engakaqali, lethu usane idea, bakuncede bakurifinele le idea yakho, babese sebaqedza lapho, bakhona ukunceda nokuthi igcine seyiregister ibhizinisi, bakuncede nge-access to market and access to finance or funding.
Okay.
Please proceed to number 2.
Okay. Number 2 is what we call business start.
Okay.
Now, business start is when we have realized that your idea is an idea which is valuable to start a business. We don't throw it out, but usually we test it by the services that we have. If your idea is more like something which still have to be developed, or rather is a product which you still have to develop, usually we refer you to our incubators.
Okay.
Wherein they assist you to develop that idea. As you know, they will develop it, and then to test if it is market ready, they can sell maybe 100 items to see if it is market ready. And then after that, then when we realize that is something which is sellable, then we can assist you then to start a business. Now, in starting business, we assist you with market plan or market research.
Okay.
To see if there is a market for the business. Or it can be an idea which you like, but there's no market. And then we also give you some counseling.
Okay.
And we also find out if you have financial resources to sustain your business.
Okay.
Usually in business, they say people who fund a business which doesn't have strong ideas are fools and friends and families. Triple F.
Fools, friends, families.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the people who fund. But serious people, business ventures, they first have to see a convincing ideas. Now we counsel you. We check if you have sufficient funding to start the business, and we also check if you have all other support.
Okay.
We are talking about, do you have enough resources? All resources. You can human resources, and also we can also check whether you have equipment to do the business.
Okay.
And we try by all means as SEDA to assist in terms of that. If you need equipment, we also try to say, okay, can we assist them, this person with equipment? We also have a division which assists with what we call technology transfer.
Okay.
Let's say maybe you want to start bottling water, and then you need a machinery which is less than 600,000. Then you can apply, and SEDA can assist you with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's when we are talking
Business
about
start.
business start.
Hey, no kuhamba right kakhulu. Ngiyakholwa ukuthi balaleli nebabukeli bethu baya benefita kakhulu. Le hlangothi lesibili iSEDA leliphethe lelokuthi bathi business start. Mawufika lapha kaSEDA so nalo le business noma le idea, but sebakunceda kulitesta manje kuthi njengoba livutha kangaka la kuwe litokhona yini kuphila le emarket, litokhona unabo yini bantu labatoyithenga le product, ngoba lesinye isikhathi siyake sibe nawo vele lama ideas utshela ukuthi yabona mina ngifuna kuba na something letohamba la moyeni zube la moyeni la ibe strong. The idea is beautiful, but uma uthi yabuka who will buy it, uthola ukuthi there is no person. So la ku business start bathi baku-assista ke manje ku-check-a bende le market research, kuhlola ukuthi ngibobani labantu labatofuna le product noma le service yakho, bakuncede ukuthi kutholakala labantu labo. So lesinye baphindze baku-checkele ukuthi le tinvo lotidzingako kuze ukuthi ukhona ekuqala libhizinisi lakho lelo nase bakuncedile baku-checkela ne-market unato yini le tinto lotidzingako. Lokhu ngafaka phakathi indzaba yemali lethite before uqala le business lakho. Lokhu ngafaka phakathi netinvo ma-equipment lathite ubekusile babe Mbadi la wathi mhlambe ufuna kuqala i-business yokwakha, ufuna i-bottling business, water bottling business, and uthi ngumshini lapha mhlambe less than 600,000, then uyeta lapha kuwe uma senisebenze nabona kwabona ukuthi no lo muntu odzinga lo mshini lo ubita imali leso njalo njalo, bakhona ukukunceda ukuthi ekugcineni uthole lo mshini i-business yakho ikhona ukuthi iqhubekele phambili. That was leg number 2.
Yeah.
Leg number 3.
Okay, thank you. I think the third thing which SEDA assists small businesses with is what we call business build.
Okay.
We have started your business. Now we want to assist you to build. For example, many people would start a business, and then maybe, business have seasons, and then maybe that season is very good. Then you have made a lot of money, like the current business of maybe making face shield, mask, and all those kind of things. But the issue is, after the era has passed, which we are, I believe, praying so hard that it passes, and you realize that you can no longer sustain or you can no longer continue with the business. And some people have the problem of mixing their own businesses with their own business funds, with their own accounts. Now it means if umntwana is going to school, then you know that the business will be closed for some time because the money has been sent to school for the child. Now, in business build, that's where we check your capacity. You know, you mustn't grow beyond what you can supply. You're supplying water and then you take all the tenders there is, but unfortunately, you don't have sufficient. We check your capacity and we assist you with mentorship. In other words, people who have been involved in business for some times, they assist you in terms of how can you do well in business. We also assist you with issues of procurement. Yeah, we assist you with issues of procurement so that then you don't buy the stock which will rot in your business. Yeah. We also try to see if you want to grow bigger. For instance, you want to join Mr. Ronmas with supplying water wherever you are. We check if there's a possibility of franchising.
Okay.
Yeah, because Mr. Ronmas has been there.
It's growing, it's expanding.
Yeah, you have been there. You had the challenges and you overcame, and then you assist someone to also do likewise.
So when it comes to procurement, what do you do there?
With procurement, what happens is we work with private sectors.
Okay.
For instance, currently in Mpumalanga, you know that there's a lot of companies dealing with forestry. And now what happens is there is what we call SD, and also there is ED. Now, SD means supplier development, wherein then we train you so that you can be a preferred supplier by a private sector. Okay. And then you take advantage of supplying goods which the private sector wants. ED is enterprise development. We also develop you. Maybe you may not supply fully. Once in a while, then you can supply. But what we are trying to do is how can you be an SMME of choice wherein the supplier could say, we can come and supply. Because we are trying to assist where, as you know, that these private companies, they only have their own preferred suppliers. And the issue is our suppliers, they wouldn't meet the requirements. Now, as SEDA, we come and assist you so that then you can meet those requirements. And where we can, we open doors for you. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Let's welcome. I can see a lot of people are following us on Facebook, on YouTube. Peter Bongani Mhlongo, thank you so much. Saying it's very impressive. Sipho Madonsela, this man is a special kind of a man. He's glued onto our shows since show number 1. We truly appreciate you, and he's mentioning the points: business talk, business start, business build. We want to also appreciate Zanele Mchali and a number of other people. You can start sending your questions via Facebook or WhatsApp 064 7455 886. WhatsApp messages, text messages 064 7455 886. Lesithathu ke libanga kumbe sigaba bebe bekakhuluma ngaso la uthi i-business build, lapho seyakhiwa le business. Sindlulile ku-business talk, siqale ku-business talk, setha ku-business start, kusithirise siku-business build. Lapho sesiyayibuka le business straight yona ngekwayo kuthi na i-business sekufuna ukuthi ithuthuke manje, akusafuneki iphelele la ikhona khona, sesiyendiwa njani kuthi khona kuyosupplier lama companies lamakhulu ngale product le uyiqale lapha ekhaya, bakuprepare ukuthi ukhona nawe ukuthi uyoba i-preferred supplier kumbe i-supplier lethandvako kumbe labayicela ukuthi ayibuye itoba supplier tinto letitsite bantfu labatsite. So lapho kufaka phakathi indlela ukuthi ungakhona if kunemathuba even ukuthi ungafranchise umsebenzi wakho ungakhona ukuthi ukhona kukwenda lokho. So bakhona nokuthi bakuncede bakuhlanganise bakuvulele iminyango leto inceda ukuthi le business lakho livuleke qobo uhambe ungene uyothumela le tinto takho lo busy ngato kuze ukuthi abantu bakhona ukuthenga ngebuningi. Would this include even businesses of making toilet rolls, for instance?
Yes.
Any business, any legal business.
Yes, I think the good thing with us is that we have an element which maybe we may not talk much about is incubation.
Okay.
Wherein we assist in, small businesses which want to start products like I said about water, tissues. We have such incubators. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much. We are on the You Can Be Talks with Ronmas. Our guest tonight is SEDA, represented here, duly represented by Mr. Ishmael Mbadi. So we are talking non-financial support to businesses. We are talking small, micro, and medium-sized enterprises called SMMEs. But this word is used interchangeably with the word SMEs, which is sometimes small, medium enterprises. So sometimes, depending on where you are, some would call the same name the same way. Thank you, Sis Francina Mtumane. Thank you for the information. That's what she's saying. Thank you for following us. Now, we are moving on to the fourth leg, the fourth approach. Mr. Mbadi?
Yes. Okay. I think the fourth approach, actually, maybe before I come to the fourth one.
Yes.
According to our service continuum.
Okay.
We have acknowledged the fact that if we don't have some intervention as SEDA, we cannot assist businesses to go to the fourth component, which is business grow.
Okay.
Yes. Now we have in-house a division which assists the business which are growing with technology.
Okay.
And I also assist them with quality and standards.
Okay.
Yes, because for you to now start selling at a higher level, your quality must be up to where it should be.
Level.
Yes, and then you might need to use technologies
yes.
to do that. Now we have a division which assists with technology transfer.
Okay.
Wherein then they can assist you to buy machinery to grow your business.
Okay.
And we also have a division which deals with quality and standard, wherein we assist you to have quality stuff, but also we also assist you to test your products. For instance, to ensure that the water has been tested, so that then there's no poison and all those kind of things. Now, in business grow, here is where we give support on ensuring that your company is export ready.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually you would have exhausted the local market. Now we assist you with export readiness, and we also assist you, of course, with, like what I've indicated, in a bigger way with supplier development.
Okay.
Yes. In other words, you might know of a business approach which is called business model canvas, wherein then we ensure that you cannot be in vendor, but you can have chain stores all over. Yes. Okay. Then it means we teach you about contracting, we teach you about all legal compliance issues, and we do so. And I must say, we don't do it alone. We have a lot of service providers that we assist them with that. That's the fourth element. Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to exporting, are we talking exporting out of the country?
Exporting is
to the continent, or
yeah, like we say, we are living now in what we call the global village.
yes,
Then it means you can export anywhere.
yeah,
Yes, if there are times wherein then we take our entrepreneurs to countries outside of South Africa to go and export their product. Yeah.
I remember last year we spoke informally before we started about the annual Mpumalanga Business and Investor Seminar that we host here in Mpumalanga, which attracts people from everywhere, even outside of the borders of South Africa. So our topic for last year was business beyond borders, and we were looking precisely into ensuring or making people aware. Could see a business yako must not be local and die local. And how our approach then was that if, say, for instance, umundu uhlala eMbombela, kumasipala waseMbombela, the person can start by exporting. We called it exporting at the time to the other municipalities in the province. Maybe you move now to Nkomazi, you move to Bushbuck Ridge, Tabachwe, you move to some Nkangala-based municipalities, Gersiband, and then you move from Mpumalanga, you go to the next province, where if there's a need, you establish if there's a need for your product, then you go there. But also going to countries like corner in the continent. Just before we proceed, let me ask a question that says, how does SEDA, the export readiness, do you also venture into the outside countries to look at the need in those countries and match them with what the local suppliers are having or producing every day? Or how does that process work?
Yes, as SEDA, we have a relationship with different countries.
Yeah.
And wherever we go, we always go with our SMMEs.
Okay.
We have been to Dubai,
Okay.
wherein we went with our SMMEs, which were focusing on IT. And then we have been to France. I've been to France myself in 2015 before we started incubators in IT.
Okay.
Technology incubators. Now, wherever we go with our SMMEs. Even if we don't go with our SME, we do what we call like your fact-finding mission, wherein we go as a group to say, okay, France is known to be very good in terms of 4IR. They are good on robotic, they're good on artificial intelligence, they are good in those things. We go there, and then when we come back, then we either establish an incubator like we have done, and we invite our own people to be part of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Every year there are trips which we take all outside of the country to market the product of our own SMMEs.
Okay.
Yeah, in Mpumalanga we work with Mega, and we also work sometimes with the Department of Economic Development.
Okay.
Do that, yes.
The fourth yangizama kuhisheka la. Excuse me. The fourth leg, it's a business grow. Business grow ngele dila ngalama kukulungisela ukuthi ube export ready. In other words, ube ready ukuthi product yakho ungayithatha la ikhona khona iphumele ngaphandle. Bakuncede kuleli hambo lelo, bakuncede kuchecka into the quality yale product yakho ukuthi imite the necessary standards, ukuthi itesteke ingabi nema problems uma ifika ngaphandle noma ifika kulamanye ama customers. So that's the fourth leg, which is business grow. So lapho ke babe sebancedza futhi ngetinto te technology, because the level esesiphila kulo vele lihambisana ne technology kakhulu. Bakuncede ukuthi tonke izinto takho tingene emgceni, uma udzinga certain things leti tokhona ukuncedza ukuthi izinto takho thambe kahle, bakhona uku-aligna kahle ukuthi uthola njani kuze ukuthi nawe ukhone kuba sezingeni lapho ungakhona ukuthi u-export khona ama products akho. Babe Mbadi, the next question from myself, ukuthi all these things that you do as SEDA, which government departments do you work with? I think you have highlighted some of them, but which government departments or any other agencies do you work with, and maybe what is their role in the process?
Okay, I think to answer that question, maybe I must go back to our mandate as SEDA.
Yes.
Like I've indicated, our mandate is to assist small businesses to grow in the whole of South Africa, to ensure that at the end there is job created, at the end the turnovers are raised, and now to be able to do that, we have to work with everybody in the ecosystem. Now, SEDA has been established to assist with the facilitation of the ecosystem.
Okay.
Which assists businesses. Now, it means in following what the current president or the sixth administration is saying.
Yes.
We have developed a model which we call a district ecosystem facilitation model for entrepreneurship.
Okay.
That is the model that we have developed as SEDA, supported by our department, which we are saying in every district there is demarcated, of course, within the district of the municipalities. We must ensure that in each district, all SMMEs are supported, because with the Kauleza approach of the new administration, it says we are no longer going to operate from our offices in Cape Town. You know that every minister has been deployed in provinces, different constituencies to assist, because the approach is to assist within the district. Now, SEDA works with all government institutions within the district.
Okay.
Yeah, the most of them are what you might know. For instance, SIFA is our own agency. We are the agents of the Department of Small Business. SIFA assists with finance, and then we assist with non-finance. But in provinces and districts like Mpumalanga, you have MEGA. We work with MEGA. You also have NYDAs. We work with them. We have DDED. We work with them. We work with all municipalities. We work with the LED of all municipalities.
Okay.
We are part of the IDP of all the municipalities.
Okay.
So that they must not continue to use only grow business which have grown, but they must also include other small businesses to also grow.
That's good.
Yeah.
Please continue to send through your comments. We are live on Facebook and YouTube, channel NTV, as well as Ronmas SA. We are live on Loguhle FM. We are live on Mzansi Urban Radio. So to send your comments or questions via WhatsApp, the number is 064 7455 886. Again, 064 7455 886. We'd like to hear from you. Make your comments. Tell us where you're following us from. Tell us what you are picking up. We are seeing some of the people are indicating some of the points. They're summarizing for us and for the rest of the viewers. Babwami, Mbadi, as we talk right now here, there are people manje balabanye bahlele emakhaya. Labanye banema spaza shops.
Okay.
Labanye banema bakeries. Something less ngayibita ukuthi a township economy or township entrepreneurship, something like that. Ngicela ukubuta ukuthi does SEDA have something for those people, that sector, let's say township economy?
Okay, thank you very much. I think, like what I've indicated when I started, that as SEDA, we work with all type of businesses.
Okay.
We do three most important things.
Yeah.
Is business development services,
Okay.
access to market, and access to finance.
Okay.
We assist people on that. And by all businesses, we are talking about formal businesses. We are talking about cooperatives. We are also talking about informal businesses. Now, what you have just indicated, we group them under informal businesses, and we call them township and rural enterprise programs.
Okay.
I must say that with the pandemic, something happened which was very helpful.
Let's come again.
Yeah, because what happens is, as the country, we used to focus only on formal businesses.
Yes.
And our spazas and our bakers, actually, we have what we have 8 informal businesses that we are focusing on as SEDA to assist them.
Which are?
Like what you have indicated, spazas, small scale bakeries, auto body repairs.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Mapanel bita
Backyard mechanic.
bamukelekile nabo ukuthi bathola lincedo. Okay, nativela balaleli. Ngicela ukuthi kusasa ekseni nima officeini kaSEDA. Noma uyilungisa timoto ekhaya. Bathi ungakhona ukuthola incedo lakho ikhule ibhizinisi yakho. Ingapheleli lapho esikomu kuphela. Ningakhona ukuthi umuntu maybe nim assist agcine seka aba linked to insurance companies.
Yeah, what happens is, like what I've indicated, our services or our assistance is non-financial.
Yes.
But we have a sister agency, which is called SIFA, which assists with financial part. Financial part. Of course, we also have NEF, IADC, and all those kind. Now, what we do all these services, non-financial services, and we also assist with access to finance. For instance, if we realize that we assist with your business plan, your business plan is a bankable business plan, and then we assist with taking that business plan to SIFA, and then after having done that, we have seen many being funded.
That's good news.
Now those are things which we are doing. We have with these 8 programs. In other words, we are not only focusing on formal and cooperatives, we also focus on informal businesses.
Papa ngiyabonga kakhulu eyisikhathi siyalwa. Before we know it, look at the time now. Time is really doing what it does. But we are talking to you ekhaya asibeke sibonelo sisendase emgobotsi enkomazi. Ukhuphuke so la kuhlala khona bonkosatana ngala. Ubuye ngala. Sihambe siyendase emkhondo lebo bomkhize village. Le ndase ePitritif. Uhamba uye bo Dipaliseng eBalfour. Siye that's Gersibande that side. Khuphuke siye eNkangala siye bo Dr. JS Moroka ebo Siyabuswa bo Tweefontein bo KwaGafontein kwaMhlanga sehle wehle neWitbank kuthi bo Middleburg uhamba uthi bafuna ushone lebo Lightenburg ushona bo Simile lebo Sabi njalo njalo uhamba ushona endase eBushbuck Ridge bo akhona ukuthula mahashe ubuye duwe la eBushbuck Ridge ubuye la eMbombela la sikhona khona. Sithi onke ama-business, whether formal or informal, ithi iSEDA ikhona, besolo ikhona for thine, ikhona for wena. Noma ibhizinisi yakho ayikaka-register, noma irejistile, noma informal, noma ayikho formal, noma it's a spaza shop, noma ulungisa timoto emakhaya, buya la ka-SEDA. T3 leti letikulu lababhizi ngato, it's business development services, it's access to finance, and access to market. These are the three main things that you can expect uma ungena emnyango ka-SEDA. Ngiyacela ukuthi kungabi nemuntu lotothi abe ne-excuse athi hayi no, anginako lokhu, angengikhona ukuqala ibhizinisi, kumbe ngine-idea yami, kumbe ngabhala i-business plan, solo igatherisha i-dust kuma-shelf, solo it's not seeing the light of the day. We are inviting you today to say these are offices. There is SEDA in the province of Mpumalanga. There is SEDA in all the provinces of South Africa, waiting to hear from you, from business idea conceptualization, business talk, business start, business build, business grow. So they are ready for you. They are ready for us. Asingahlali sibambe ngetandla sithi hayi akunamathuba emsebenzi njalo njalo. Whatever that you do, please hambo your knocker office as a SEDA so that you can be assisted. But as we go towards a closure or a conclusion, I'd like to give you the space just before you give some contact details or something, a summary of what we have said or any important point that you have not mentioned for our viewers, especially from the side of SEDA.
Okay, thank you very much. I think there are a few things which I wanted to indicate when I was asked to come, is to indicate the importance of non-financial support.
Yes.
Many people think, I remember I went and I was presenting in a gathering. They said, how much are you going to give us? I said, no, we are going to assist your business to grow. We are going to assist your business in terms of a good business plan, good financial planning, and how to have quality staff. I said, no, we want money. But like what you have indicated, that if you put money in people who are not trained, who are not equipped, ready to run the business, the only thing we have seen is that most of them will just buy cars and be involved in accident without having done anything. Yeah. Like there are just 5 things which I think they are very important. The first thing, which is strategic planning for the business.
Okay.
And also enhancement of the company by making you aware of what is happening in your industry.
Okay.
Yeah, industry awareness, and also issues of legal compliance, risk management, increase in competitiveness. Those things, I think, they don't only come out of money. We have mentorship programs which assist CEOs of those small companies. You can have a company of about 5 people. You are a manager, you are the head, you are the managing director, the CEO of that.
Yeah.
Now we train you.
Yeah,
we are in charge. We assist you with the coaching program. We also have a program called Empretech program, wherein we always say it's like a small MBA. In 7 days, you can have established a company and started selling.
Oh.
Yeah. It's quite an extensive program.
7 days.
In 7 days.
We establish companies sugume.
Yeah. We have seen that. I think that's the important thing for people not to just say, I have money. Why do I go to SEDA? You need the non-financial element of the business to be equipped as well.
Nativela balaleli. Ngiyisupporta le view, and these are tried and tested approaches. SEDA has been around and they've done many studies and researches. They've seen what makes businesses not to thrive, to be sustainable, to move forward. So noma uthole imali elifa, thola ukuthi kwashona umuntu so athola imali elifa. So it's lana business yami ikhuphuka. So we have seen people with imali elifa, inheritance, taking that from wherever it was to zero because of baleka le non-financial business support service. SEDA is open. Do you want to maybe tell people how can they get hold of SEDA?
Yes.
Except for maybe especially the ones that are in Mpumalanga. Maybe the
Mpumalanga,
rest we can say they can go to the website.
Yes, I think like what you have indicated, we have a website which is www.seda.org.za, and that in that website you can get addresses and contact for all SEDA offices.
Okay.
But here in Mpumalanga, like I've indicated, we have 5 branches. 3 are based in Ehlanzeni, and then 1 is at Gert, and the other one is at Nkangala.
Okay.
Ehlanzeni, we have Ehlanzeni branch, which is the branch just here in Nelspruit. The number there is 013-754-4380. And then we also have a branch at Bushbuckridge. The number for that branch is 013-799-5340. We also have a branch at Malelane, which is called Nkomazi branch. The number there is 013-790-1183. And we also have a branch at Nkangala. In Nkangala branch, the number there is 013-655-6970. And the last branch is Hertzibande branch. The number there is 017-6344-339. Those are the branches which you can visit or you can call when you want any answer or any discussion around non-financial support. Thank you.
10/10. Mr. Ishmael Mbadi, the branch manager for SEDA, representing SEDA in Mpumalanga. Thank you so much for your time, for your insights, for the help that you have just offered tonight. You don't know how many people, I can see a lot of people were following here, following on the other social media platforms. I strongly want to believe that our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, our uncles will benefit from this in a big way. And from tomorrow, any person, especially even if you're saying you are not employed, you are unemployed, what we have talked about for now had nothing to do with education. I'm talking in case you are in a situation where you did not get an opportunity to go to Uhamba your funds school, but you do have this idea, you do have this business. Please knock at the offices as SEDA for further assistance. Babe, we truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. It was a great pleasure. And it was a blessing to have you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, and thanks to the listeners. We are all available as SEDA, the whole SEDA, to assist you with whatsoever you want to be assisted with.
Thank you very much. Balaleli besikhuluma na Babe Ishmael Mbadi, lo branch manager eHlanzeni SEDA, representative SEDA Mpumalanga. So in summary, sikhulumile ukuthi SEDA is responsible or ithathayo kakhulu ukuthi incede ama businesses asesemancane. Ama business wanceda nge small business development, number 2 access to finance, number 3 access to funding. So la khona ekhaya sacela ukuthi sukuma kusasa uvuka uyibambe hamba eofisini la kaSEDA ufike noma une idea noma isengabi kahle ngayivisisi kahle hamba khona batokhona ukukunceda ukuthi ikhona yakheke idea yakho igcine so hamba yothola access to imarket, access to imali kumbe access to mission lethi longayidzinga to ke business yakho. Since you can be the business person that you always wanted to be. You can be the type of a person lobo funa kuye lo muntu lobo afuna kubeka singwe ekhaya. You can be that person because we have institutions like SEDA that are working around the clock to make sure those businesses are sustainable in the beautiful province of South Africa, in this beautiful nation, South Africa. Please make sure that you follow us again next week, go 4th episode of the You Can Be sessions. Next week, we are talking financial services to businesses. We are bringing the
Sister agency.
The sister agency, SEFA, the Small Enterprise Finance Agency, so that for you to know how to access funding, what type of funding instruments are there. Come make sure that you tune next week 6 to 7 on Thursday, live on all the social media platforms. As we sign off, my name is Ronmas. I go by the name of Ronmas. I stand as a speaker and a coach. do business coaching for a number of businesses, and I speak at various events as an inspirational speaker. To follow me, www.ronmas.co.za. You'll get everything there. Thank you so much. It was nice having you. We truly appreciate you for the time that you have spent with us tonight. As we go out, since Mbisilo Masingene, I just paid saying to us, SS, Lenza Bayendo in 2018, 2019, kwenda kalani bese uyini kwenda kalani?
Siko Africa month.
Yes.
Ngiyabonga ukuthi uphinze wangibuda babe ukuthi kahle kahle indoni kwendekalani.
Yes.
Indoni Miss Cultural South Africa.
Okay.
Okay. Mina ke ngengidlunkulu wa 2018 to 2019. Labanye batibuta ngoba kuthi kahle kahle indonini kanjani. Ake ngicale ngisho nje ukuthi physically so indoni ngileli futhi letholakala dukwesihlahla lesisenzeni lemfula. Uma ngikhuluma ngasesenzeni lemfula ngikhuluma eqeleni kwemfula la kugqwele eMandi khona. Ngalendlela lilihle ngalo leli fruit lela lesithelo sihle kakhulu ukuthi uvilapha nekusika.
Okay.
Yavilapha. Kepha ke mine mabakhuluma ngendoni bakhuluma ngendvombatane lehle letiqoqile letiphethe kahle. Futhi legcwele inhlonipho. Ngoba imvelo ebalulekile inhlonipho. Ngawina ke provincially as Indoni Swati Queen 2018 to 2019. Asibamba sicoco baba. Ngashona naseNatal. Mangifika ngamoyitela ngahleka ngaba ngimi ngaphila nebantu. Njengoba ngibona ngingis Indoni Ubuntu South Africa 2019.
That's beautiful. Congratulations, man.
Angisachubeka usafuna labanye and then ama forms are out ukuthi umuntu ufuna kafuna joina Indoni. Khululekile ngasesha Indoni Miss Cultural South Africa on Facebook noma ngabe ngophi kepha la ngingosatane Nziwe the poetess uyangithola ku Facebook ngangosatane Nziwe that's my Facebook page na Instagram ngingosatane Nziwe la ngihamba khona ngingosatane Nziwe ngingosatane eSports ngingosatane eMpumalanga ngingosatane eNingizimu Africa.
I was saying about that part of Africa Day, we know Africa Month. Already so tali.
Sengicalile.
Sithisele make usivalise ngawo.
Ngiyindalelwane yabo khokho omkhulu lebo phangala labashiya magugu nemasiko yebo ngingumAfrika ngiwaseningizimu Afrika buka umhlabathi ubuke isikhumba sami yebo ngingumAfrika ngiwaseningizimu Afrika ngitsabuka eMpumalanga ingako ngiphumala sikothe Mpumalanga sithuthelane nebuhle Mpumalanga kathi sikothela emafini ngitsabuka enkomazi nginatha umfula enkomazi ingako ungibona ngingumcela ngane ngingimsheleleti ngimazondi kekethe ngithanzela bovu ngiphinze ngithanze nemandi nelibaba nine bekunene ngitsabuka esigodini sasebhevula lapho kuphethe indvuna yami lesenza kuqoka nje indvuna yami yakamagagula ngomthombeni ngigujwa godvuke nemhlambi yakhe ngomovu uthwele ekhathi njengelihwapha shisa tikhothe kwapheka litshe nasala nenjalo mathombeni ngaphasi ke kwebukhosi bami bukhosi bakashongwe bukhosi betimamotfo ake nginibuyisele emuva nginadise phela ukuthi enkomazi sithola phela netindzawo tekuvakashela lokufaka khona iMathomo Cultural Village yona ke eMpumalanga inesichiwi lesikhulu setilwane lapho kutholakala khona letilwane letinkulu letisihlanu pheqeleti the big 5 ngisho phela iKruger National Park mneke ngakhona lapha ekhaya enkomazi esigodini sasebhevula inkomazi lenemakhosi lasikhombisa bongomane labathathu bomkhatsho lababili kanye namahlalela nashongwe lapho ngiphuma khona ebukhosini betimamotho ngiboshongwe bokunene bomdimanze bobhambolinye tingabatimbili tifute khabonyoko bomageza ngelibisemanda hleli batala abantwana batala timamotho maye uyathela umfati lenza kashongwe ngabutala abantwana labahle buhle bubuta kuyi inkosi yami lugebhuta wesibili lathi nakanyathela tintombi divele hlehlele emuva tisabe kumbuka emehlweni ngoba tibabata buhle lobungaka lekutholakala tukomuntu wesilisa ngisho kuyinto bende kamabaso buso bungumpompo nono umathomo lwavela ngembombe emkhathini komalangeni mteteleni mande manze musani kumbanzetela uyababa mhlohla uyababa ngananze ngingabe ngiyaboshwa inkosi kayicetha ngiyaphinza ngiyacizelela ngithi ngingumAfrika buka umhlabathi ubuke isikhumba sami ngingimabito sabele ngakosatane Nziwe lengadalwa ngalo libito ngingisenziwe ngiwakamaliba ngingilazanini ngingumthubesani ngingitikitane ngikabe khulungwenyane ngitalwa simatsatsa semfati lesithina sibukele kwangathi khona lesekufonsako umfati lesineka moyitela kwangathi ufake emadayimane ematinyeni ngisho yena lamasango ngilamabuya ngumkhahlameti ngilondlekalela lona lelo lade ngikhonjani ngoba phaphetulu ngodlot mandini ngogomas nine bekunene ngiwase-Afrika ngingumningizimu Afrika ngiwaseningizimu Afrika buka umhlabathi ubuke isikhumba sami ake ngithi-ke happy Africa month ngibonge.
Siyabonga. Just before you go, laba funaka ukubhuka make mhlawumbe bafuna ukuthi perform somewhere. Ubendele this, how can they get hold of you in addition to the social media platforms? Maybe you can also repeat them.
Ungachumana nami-ke kunayinombolo lethi 072-648-2203. Labanye-ke bavame ukuchumana ne-MID studio because that's where le ngivame kumakhetha khona ngende konke kulula futhi kududa nasekhaya. Inombolo yakhona ithi 060-677-4614. Ngithemba ukuthi emva kwalokho siyabuya sizabe sicicizela khona sishikizela khona.
Bakithi sibonge kakhulu. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again next week, Thursday 6 till 7. You are the best. Thank you so much.